days until our fertility appointment, so I thought it was probably time that I jumped on here and made a small short video on what's going on. Pretty excited about the fact that we have an appointment coming up, and 2 days is not far away at all. Like, I feel like the 17th of December has come up really fast. So at this appointment, basically we are going to be going to Wellington and we're going to talk to a doctor, and unfortunately it's not our regular doctor. He has retired now, which is such a shame because he was so amazing. He was so funny and he just made you feel so at ease. So I'm really heartbroken that he has left, but so we're going to be meeting a completely new doctor, and he's going to look through my notes and my history, and all I'm seeing is like this big red flashing light saying this chick ain't gonna get pregnant without IVF. Like, that's just what I feel like my notes say. So I don't know what he's gonna say. I'm expecting to go in there and I'm expecting to say, look, we don't want to spend $10,000-$15,000 on IVF, but we want to get pregnant. And that's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna see what he says. My worst fear is him saying, look, there's nothing else we can do for you, and unless you can do IVF, there's nothing else we can do for you. That is my worst fear. That will probably be the worst outcome. The best outcome will be him saying, okay, here is a prescription to try some Clomid or Femara. You know, it hasn't worked for you in the past, but it's been, you know, a good 7-8 years since you tried that. And you know what, and you've had 2 kids, so maybe things are going to work out for you. And the big difference between then and now is that I'm actually getting cycles now. They may be really long, but I am getting cycles, which is really exciting. And maybe I just need some Clomid or Femara to get those cycles to kind of get down to more like a 30-day cycle instead of like a 60-70 day long cycle. So that information is not in my notes, so maybe if I just let him know that, then he'll be like, okay, Clomid or Femara might do the trick for you. And if we leave that doctor's office with some Clomid or Femara, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, when do I start taking this, you know? Because I'll be in the middle of a cycle. I'll probably end up waiting until the start of a new cycle. I will ask for some Provera just in case a new cycle doesn't arrive at all. If you haven't taken Provera before, it basically brings on a bleed, so you take it for like 7 days or something, and then you stop, and then you get a period within a few days later, just to start off a cycle. Yeah, so I think that it'll be a good idea for us to wait until my next cycle. I'm already on cycle day like 17 or something, 16, 17, I can't remember. This is why I use Fertility Friend, because it keeps the days for me so I don't have to try and remember. Yeah, so we'll probably wait until the next cycle starts, which is all good with me because it'll be in the new year, which means I'll be even closer to getting that kind of summery baby that I really hope for. Yeah, so that'd be really exciting. I'm excited. I'm just like, I'm all like nervous and feel like it's my first time again going to the fertility clinic, because it's a new doctor and we haven't been there in, you know, over 2 years, and going in to do a treatment that I potentially haven't done before. If it's Femara, I've never tried Femara, and just knowing that we could be getting pregnant again. I mean, we're trying anyway, but I just, with these long cycles, we're obviously just missing ovulation. We're completely missing our window. I just wanted to talk to you guys really quickly, because I wanted to make this a short video, that I actually went ahead and purchased an Ovacure fertility monitor. I actually managed to get this second hand. Now that sounds really gross that I got it second hand, but this is just saliva, so it just goes on your tongue. So it had been used by one person, and I've now sterilized it from that one person, that lady. So the thing it does not come with is the vaginal sensor. So there is another sensor that you put up your wahoo and to use to figure out your cycles and things. I did actually get in touch with Fairhaven Health and let them know, I'm like, do I really need the vaginal sensor, because it is going to cost me like $150 US to get to New Zealand. So that's going to cost me around about 200 New Zealand dollars to get here just for the vaginal sensor. So I'm going to use this kind of like this cycle, maybe next cycle, and see if I can see what happens. And if things just aren't happening, then I will go and pay for that expense, because I think if you're going to have long cycles like me, 70 days long, it's probably worth kind of spending that money. I'm really excited that I've got this anyway, and excited to see if it picks up my fertile phase or not. Alright, you guys, wish me luck. I am a little bit nervous, but I'm also really excited. We will be taking the kids with us on this trip. I do feel a little bit bad about that, because obviously we're going to be in a waiting room of a fertility clinic with 2 of our kids. You know, that's kind of stink, especially if the couples in the clinic have no children at all. I do feel bad about that, but we're also, Martin's taking the day off work, and we thought we'd take the kids down with us, and if it's a nice day, go to the zoo or the man-made beachy part on the wharf, and have like a little lunch and spend some time with them, because, you know, that's what you do around Christmas time. It's really nice to have family time. Yeah, so I just, if you are in that fertility clinic on the day that I'm in the oh my gosh, say that word really fast, fertility clinic, then I truly apologize for the fact that my kids are there, and just know that I've gone through it all, and I know that it really sucks, and I know that it really hurts, and if I had someone to watch my kids in Wellington while I was at that appointment, I would totally get that person to do it, but I don't, so I'm really sorry. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and just keep your fingers crossed for me, and many prayers that this appointment goes really well, and I'm sure you guys will be looking forward to an update. So make sure you check out my Facebook page. The link is below. All my social media links are below, and you'll kind of find out what's going on from there, and then of course I will do a video, but you'll find out immediate updates on my Facebook. Alright guys, I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and those of you who are still struggling trying to conceive this year, I really hope that you get your Christmas miracles, or even a 2016 miracle too, because I definitely know the TTC struggle, and I have not forgotten it, even though it was many years ago now that I first started my journey. I have not forgotten that pain, especially around Christmas time. So just know that I'm really thinking of you all, and I hope that you can have a joyful Christmas. Alright, let's go.